Hello, welcome back to Enshrouded. This is going to be the big building episode. I'm so excited for this because I love building, and this is going to be my first time building a big base. I've built twice before, and I've made starter bases both times. So I'm really excited to make this base. It's going to be cool, experimental. I'm going to make a lot of mistakes because I haven't really dug into the building system that much. I've watched several videos. I've seen people do a lot of cool stuff, and I'm excited to join that party and do some cool stuff. Okay, so let's just get started. Yeah. I did play off camera a little bit, gathering and grinding for materials to build with. Right now, I have all sorts of build materials here, and I think I'm ready. Yeah, I brought some supplies over, stuff that I thought I would need. Okay, so where are we? We are at the Revelwood Spire, which is just right there beyond that tree there, and we are on the cliff right beside it. This is my flame altar that I placed last time. I did survey this area multiple times before I started the episode here. And what I want to do is, if you can see, there's two peaks here. So the flame altar is sitting on one peak here, and then there's another peak on the other side here, over here, this side. Now, this right now is not included in the build area. If you can see the boundary here. But I want to build on the two peaks. So this peak, I believe I want to build my main house for myself. And then the other peak, I'm going to leave the flame altar and build like a little temple, like a gazebo temple type thing over there. But I kind of want that peak over there a little bit more elevated. So let's go back over here. I am going to upgrade my flame altar and expand the build area. But first I want to place the flame altar where I need it. Because once you dismantle it, you lose the build area. And you have to upgrade it again. So I want to make sure I have it in the right spot before I expand the build area. Because I don't have a lot of... what do we need? I don't have a lot of shroud cores. I already went and grinded to make enough shroud cores, so I don't want to go again. So I just want to make sure I have my my placement locked down. So right now I would like to raise this area here and just bring up my flame altar a little bit because I want the temple a little bit higher, like maybe the highest part of the build, maybe, but. Anyways, I want this to be a little bit higher. So let's go ahead and grab our terrain tools. And I'm just going to see here. We're going to go with stone. So we can scroll down to stone here. Yep. And then we're just going to add to the terrain here. Right? This is how you do it. Okay. And then we're just going to build this up a little bit. I want it a little bit higher. Like this, right? This is how you do it? I'm not sure. Alright. And don't worry, we'll make it look all natural later. Right now, I just want to get the height right. Okay, let's expand this a little bit as well. Maybe in width here. There we go. About that. And then we can place our flame altar up here. Smooth this out here. Like that. Put the flame altar up here. So then I'm gonna make a bridge between the peaks here. So there's gonna be a bridge going to the other peak. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a flame altar up here and deactivate that one. I think this is pretty good. I just wanted it a little bit higher. Yeah, hopefully that's level with this one over here, or at least a little bit higher. Yeah, I kind of want it. That should be good. Okay. Doesn't need to be perfect, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and make another flame altar and place it up top. I think that's good. I'm going to be a little bit indecisive because I don't know exactly what I mean, I know a general plan, but I don't know exactly. So it's going to be, like I said, experimental and just trial and error. Okay. I think that height is pretty good. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a... Oops. Another flame altar. So let's craft that. And we're going to place it up here. Okay. Okay. So scroll over. And we're just going to place it... Oh, and not enough free space. Okay. We might have to dismantle this one first, right? Oh, unless I don't have enough space because it's not wide enough? It won't go up there. Okay. Oh, I think I might have to dismantle this first. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, let's dismantle this first. Deactivate. Deactivate. Okay, so it's going to take a few seconds. Alright, and then we want to have this one ready to place. It does take about 30 minutes, I think, for when you take down the flame altar. Your the things that you add in or customize, it's gonna like disappear, but it takes about 30 minutes. They give you a 30-minute leeway or window before all your buildings and all your terrain changes disappear. Okay, so right now it's disappeared, and we're gonna put this here like this. Is that good? I hope so. All right, well, it's here, and yeah, okay, good. All right, I think we got it, guys. All right, so that's gonna be our flame altar up here. Awesome, cool. And I'm gonna add more terrain here so it's has a bigger area because it is gonna be a temple. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that right now, just so we can kind of visualize. All right, so let's go ahead and add up here. Oops. And there's an undo button that I love. There we go. Undo is great. Okay, so let's just go ahead and add her in, please. There we go. There we go. We can always fix it up later. There. I'm just gonna go surround this altar with terrain here. There we go. Alright. We'll chisel away later to make it nice and flat. Okay, so then right now we're gonna go ahead and fill this up. Alright. Cool. You can always chisel away later. I'm very excited. This is probably going to be a multi-part build. It's not going to be done in one episode. I'll tell you right now. I'm very excited, and I'm going to take my time because this is the part of the game that I enjoy the most, building and just chilling. So I am going to take my time and just enjoy myself, experiment to my heart's content, and yeah, just gonna have fun. Take my time, relax. This is a relaxing, this is relaxing for me. Okay, that's great. It doesn't need to look perfect. Actually, if it looks rough, it's more natural, so that's great. Awesome. And then we can change over to this kind of triangle or ramp type one, so we can have a more natural slope here, like that. Yep, see? That's cool, right? Or if we don't like that, we can even try, let's delete those. We could try this softer slope and just kind of like this. Like that. Yeah? I think that's good. There. That's a little bit softer. Okay, good. We can fill this in with this here. This block. There's a piece here that didn't connect, so we could... There we go. Nice. A nice little slope here. Okay, good. And we can even do it on this side here. Yeah. Like, maybe this. This one's a little bit steeper. Or maybe we could do this. Yeah, let's do that. And it's dark, guys. There. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, cool. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. I'm gonna place my bed. I do have a bed on me. Right here. And we're just gonna sleep really quick. I wonder if we can sleep outside. Oh, we can. Okay. Cool. Just gonna wait until daytime because we need some light. Sleepy, sleepy, nighty, nighty. Awesome. We are up. And we hear the rooster. Okay. So, awesome. We got our man-made peak here. And our gazebo's gonna be so pretty over here. Okay. Okay, now we are gonna make a bridge to the other side. But because our build area doesn't reach over there, we're gonna have to upgrade our flame altar really quick here. Alright, so altar level 2 will give us 80 meters by 80 meters by 80 meters. Okay, and we need 1 shroud core for that, so let's go ahead and upgrade. Alright, flame altar and base improvements quest updated. Awesome. So now let's go check out the 80 by 80. I can upgrade it one more time, which I plan to do, but let's check out the 80 by 80 first. Alright. Okay. So now the build area has expanded. You see the orange line? It actually went out pretty far. Now it includes this peak as well. Yes. Yay! Look. There we go. We got the boundary over there. So now we can build over here. But we want it even bigger. This is not enough. Definitely not enough. Because I will be building a house for each of the main NPCs or main craftspeople. And I think right now there's 6 or 7 of them. And there might be a couple more. Now the supporting NPCs or the apprentices or something, there's more of those as well. But I don't think they're going to have their own place. I don't know yet. But I need to start with at least 6 or 7 standalone houses for the main NPCs. So I need a bigger area is what I'm saying. And I think we're going to upgrade again. Yes. So... oh yeah. We definitely need to upgrade again. Okay. Alright, one more time. And that's going to bring it up to 120 meters by 120. Okay. And we need 5, and I have 7. I grinded for these shroud cores. I did. I actually went into the shroud, to the elixir wells that we already did. And I redid them because I wanted to get more shroud cores, or shroud spores, which you can convert to shroud cores. Alright, anyways, let's upgrade. Woo! Alright, and the next level is level 4. 160 meters, and we need Shroud Nexus, which I have no idea how to get those. I guess we gotta craft them, but I don't have the recipe. I haven't seen this yet. Okay, so now that we're at 120, let's go ahead and look at our build area again. Alright, so now that it's very bright, I can't see the boundary, unless it's so far that it has disappeared. Alright, let's go back this way and check out where the boundary is. Wow, okay. Where are you, boundary? Oh, it's really far now. Look at that. Wow, it's all the way out here. Okay, I see the line. Okay, let's follow it this way. Wow, that's really far. Wow. 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 This is awesome. Where am I? It's so big, I don't even know. I'm lost. It's so huge, I'm lost. Okay, so this is the one going towards the cliff here. Ooh, nice. So we can actually build on the cliff here. Yeah, cool. Actually, this is kind of what I wanted. I wanted to build maybe a little spot right next to the cliff so we can look over here and check out this beautiful view. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Yeah, I want a beautiful place on the edge of the cliff here so we could look over. Not my house, but like maybe a little like a little like sanctuary spot or something like that just on the edge here so we can come and chill. Awesome. All right, cool. So we got plenty of room. Yes. So from the cliff here to where our peaks are, we got lots of room. Yep, there's the flame altar up there where we built it up, and then the other peak is right over here where I'm gonna have the house. Yep, right here. And then how far back does it go? Wow. Okay, lots of space. Oh my gosh, where's the line? Where's the line? Oh my goodness, right here. Okay, we got plenty of room now. Maybe we don't even need to upgrade it to the next level. But once you start adding buildings and stuff, it's gonna, yeah. It's gonna fill up pretty quick. Okay. And then I did survey this area, and I was hoping this rock here, this platform here would be included in the build area, and it is. And I'm gonna build Balthazar's tower right here. There's a nice little cliff here. Yep, the build area is right there. Build boundary. Yeah, so this little cliff here, I am going to build a tower here, and it's gonna be Balthazar's. I'm gonna probably be like 3 or 4 levels high, so he can chill over here. Okay, cool. And then we got lots of space down here too. Oh my gosh. Wow. Love it. Cool. Okay. I'm getting ideas in my head. Alright, so back to the flame altar over here. So I'm gonna keep most of these big trees if they're not in my way. I want to build into the terrain and build with the terrain. I don't want to flatten everything out. Okay, so my plan is that with these 2 peaks here, I am going to create a pathway down here between the 2 peaks. Like dig down a little bit and create a pathway between the 2 peaks to travel from the back here to the front on this side where the cliff is. Yeah, so this already has a kind of natural valley here. So I'm just gonna dig a little bit deeper and widen it a little bit so I have a path to travel between the 2 peaks. So why don't we start with that? Yeah, okay. So I just need to figure out where my levels are. You know what, let's get rid of this so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so I kind of just need to figure out where my first level here is. So maybe right here? Okay. Yeah, so there's gonna be these levels to this this village. It's gonna be like a tiered village. So there's gonna be probably like 3 little tiers. So each tier will have buildings and houses on them. Okay. All right, let's start with this, and we're gonna go with our terrain pieces here, and we're just gonna clear a path here. Let's start a little bit high, and then we can always go down, right? I don't know if I'm gonna keep this tree. Okay, so let's start with that. Can we get rid of this tree? Okay, good. So let's just start with this. That. Okay. Then let's just kind of follow the natural path of the valley here. Like that, right? All right. Then we just bring it up a little bit to clear it even more. Okay. All right. Just raise it and clear. There we go. All right. So we're getting a little path here now. Which way do we want to go? This way? Sure. Like that. So now we have kind of a zigzag here. Maybe a little bit this way. There we go. We're clearing it up a little bit. Get rid of this. Very intuitive building here, so I love it. And if you don't like what you did, you can just undo. I think you can undo 5 times. Okay, so there we go. We got a nice path there. This could, we could, here, let's add to this to straighten it out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're out on the other side. So now we got a little path. Yes, so we got a path from the back side here to over here. We'll flatten it out in a little bit here. But yeah, I have a little path to go between the peaks, and we can head on over to the cliffside. Yay! That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so now that we have that, my plan is to build 2 little, I guess, hobbit homes is what you would probably call it, into the mountain here, or into the hill. So I will make a doorway here and then dig into the hill here. I will have a little hobbit house here, and I'm gonna have one on this side too. That's gonna be really fun. Right? Yeah, so we're gonna have 2 little hobbit homes, and then my house will be on top of the hill here. Yay! Okay, and then we gotta build a bridge connecting the peaks as well. Lots to do and lots of fun. Lots of fun. Why don't we do the bridge? Because I want to connect this peak to the other peak. Let's grab our stones again. I'm already kind of out. I think I started with 700. I'm already at 490. Not out yet, but will be. You know what? Let's... why don't we start with... I want a terrain bridge. It's going to be like an arch, if I can make it archy, like. Alright, so where do we want to connect it? Like... maybe over here? From that peak to this peak? Like this? Like this? I hope this works. Like this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's pretty much the same height. That's kind of what I wanted. I didn't want it too different of a height. Okay, that's beautiful. So now we have a bridge going across. Yay! Cool. Yes, that's awesome. And we'll add like grass and foliage to the bridge so it looks natural. So now we have a path, and then we got a little connecting bridge, and then we're gonna have a hobbit house here. It's gonna be cute. Oh my gosh, I don't know who to give the hobbit house to yet, but that's gonna be that. Then we have this big tree that adds to the atmosphere, and it just makes it look so lush. Okay, nice. Nice. Oh, I love it. I love it already. Look, this is so cool. I kind of want it like arched, so maybe I'll add a little bit more in the middle here to make it like go up. Let's start with that. Maybe this right here. Do the ramp. Maybe, let's see here. Maybe like right here. Try that. And turn this around. Maybe right here. Okay, then we could connect this with this. Like that. What is that? How does that look? Is that okay? Or do we want it straight? Do we want a straight bridge or an arch? Like that? I'm not sure. Does it look okay? And then we could take the bottom pieces out so that it looks like an arch. Maybe I don't want the arch. You know what? We can always add it later. Let's undo. There. For some reason, I kind of like the straight path. Alright, so let's go ahead and add to this side. And we're going to start our house over here. Yep. Okay. So I think let's just add a little bit more here. There you go. And I just want a nice flat area for my house. This flat piece here is actually called a ceiling, but I have used this as a floor before. I don't know if it matters. I hope it doesn't. But this bigger piece is the actually foundation. But I've used this ceiling piece as a foundation before. I don't think it matters, does it? Does it really? Does it really matter? I don't think so. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and add. Is that okay? Alright. Not sure how big my house is gonna be yet. Let's just start with this and see. Maybe a 3x3 for now? Okay, how about that? Okay, let's add some walls into the main house here, just so we can kind of get an idea of how it's gonna look. We'll start with windows. I like a lot of windows. And then over here, it's not gonna be just, you know, squarish. It's gonna have additions. But I'm just gonna play around here. Let's make a doorway here so we can get out this way too. I'm gonna make like some steps going down this way towards the front. Okay, so right now we have this and we have this going over here. Okay, not sure if I love this. The entry or exit will be on the side of the building. I'm not sure. Let's extend this out a little bit. It'll be over the hill here. You know what? I think we could do that. Let's get rid of this tree. Get down here. And just harvest first and then dismantle. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. Should we bring it out a little bit? Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Okay. We can get rid of these. Right? There you go. Yeah, we can just get rid of it. Like that. It's gonna be a huge build. Wow. This is gonna be a very long build. Look at this. This is big. This is long. I think this will work. I'll build like pillars under this overhang here to make it look more natural. Okay. And then I think the house is too long, so I might have to bring it in a little bit. This is really long, y'all. Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and put the walls in. Or I can make a little balcony. I don't know. Lots of ways to build. Too many ways to build. Alright. So like this. And then the doorway's here. Yeah, you know what? I like the door being over here better than being on the side and then going out. Okay. And the build is very long, so I think I'm gonna break this down here. Get rid of this. Okay. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay, good. Cool. Nice. I like it. Okay, so we got a connecting bridge. Awesome, awesome. I like it so far. And it is nighttime, getting there. All right, let me add a roof quick, right? Just so we can have shelter. This is not like this is not going to be the permanent main house. It's just a skeleton so far. Just a skeleton, and I'll expand on it. But right now I want to make a little bit of a shelter so we can have let's start with the fiber roof block. Just want a little shelter so we can have something to hide under. This is definitely not what the main house is gonna look like. There we go, and this connecting piece. These never connect correctly. Come on. Alright, well, I do have the scaffolding. Where is it? Right here. I could put this down. So I could put the roof in. The roof is always so tricky. There we go. There we go. Nice. Then I'm gonna pick this back up. There. Alright, so we have a little bit of shelter here, and I'm gonna start placing my... I'm gonna place my boxes. So I have some of these. This is gonna be temporary. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put a workbench down so I can repair my tools and stuff. And then I also have these firefly standing lamps, so we can have some light in the nighttime. There we go. Okay, good. So this is just gonna be my temporary place of operation because I need a workbench to repair my tools, and I need storage to put all my building supplies. So this is very, very temporary while we just do the layout of the village. Yeah, so right now I want to kind of do a layout of the village. Like I want to put the path in, like the general pathing of the village, and then just floors and walls for the houses that I want. So just a basic layout with skeleton homes and a path. Let's start pathing. I think I'm gonna start right here under the house, going to the north side towards the cliff. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our terrain stuff right here. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go out this way, right? Yeah, actually, let's go with here. I want to do some blocks. Okay. Like this. Oh boy, can't see. How about we just lay it down right now, like right here. We can always undo, right? Hold on. Oh gosh, there we go. Is that okay? Is that level? I think I worry too much. I'm being too perfectionist, right? It's the same place, okay? Same location. What are you doing? Okay. maybe what I need to do is remove this and then remove the dirt first, so it'll be level, right? So let's say remove this. All right. Come on. Remove that and then add the blocks in. Okay. I want it to be level, okay? Like that. No, it's not level. Oh my gosh. Like that. There we go. Perfect. Now it's level. See? If you pay attention to details, it'll be perfection. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go pathing this way. I'm gonna go straight out towards the east side, towards the cliff here. Like this. Yeah, and then we can step down, right? Yeah, I think so. Make a step down, like this. Or should we go a little bit longer? A little bit longer, like this, and then step down. Like that. Cool, I like it. So far, so good. one path, and I'm like, oh, it's fun, it's good. All right. So then what's gonna happen is we're gonna build right here, I think. Actually, yeah, I want it cozy, so how about a house right here? Right here. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna go like this. Like this. A house right under the altar there. Like that. A tiny house. Alright, maybe, I need to get rid of this. There we go. Yeah, maybe a tiny house here. Maybe more like this. Yeah, the NPC houses don't need to be big, right? 2 by 3? That should be good. Alright, let's add some walls just to make it, I just want to see. And we could knock these down easily, so it's no big deal. I just like windowed walls. It's funner. Funner. Awesome. And then let's put our entrance there. Okay. Another windowed wall here. And one here. Okay. So there's one house. Nice. Cool. I know it's floating. We can fix that later. Here, we can even put like a wall here. Actually, we have pillars. We have pillars. These pillars here. Yeah. Go in. There you go. Yeah, see? There you go. Now it looks like it's supported. I'll fix it later. I can either fill it in or just leave it as elevated with pillars. Yeah, I mean here. See? It looks pretty good. See? Fun. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. Is it too close to the altar though? Altar's gonna be right there. I don't know. It may be too close. I don't think I'm happy, so let's go ahead and take this down. Sometimes you just do trial and error, right? You gotta go through the trial and error. Yeah, see, that's why I wanted to do layout first, because if I start adding on to the build here, like getting all detailed, and I don't like the layout, then it's harder to take apart if I put too much detail into the build. So that's why it's better to start with skeletons. And now we can take this apart very easily, and we get some materials back. Yep, so it's too close to the altar, so I'm just gonna take this out. Figure out where the altar is gonna end. I love that this game does not have any gravity. So you can have floating pieces and floating bases. And it's totally fine. It's not strange. Okay. So what I want to do is then fill out this altar right here. Yeah, fill out the altar here. Fill out the cliff where the altar is sitting. So we can have a better complete visual of what we're doing here. So there we go. Just fill it out a little bit, you know? Maybe this will be better. Yeah, how about that? You know what? Why don't we put our scaffolding down? This is very tough to do because I'm on a hill. Okay, scaffolding. Right here. There we go. Alright, scaffolding. Climb up. Alright, I can see much better. Okay, hopefully I can reach. There we go. Yeah, maybe I could do this. Oh. No! Okay, the mishaps of building. Okay. Ah! Like this. So it's more like a cliff, I think. Yeah, how about that? There. So I have a cliff face here. Okay, this thing needs to be a little bit closer. Let's get rid of this tree here. Dismantle. There we go. Much better. Alright, then let's put the scaffolding this way, maybe. This will be a little bit easier. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Yes, like right here. There. Nope, not there. A little bit more like this. It's exactly the same thing. Alrighty. This is fun, right? And we could do this, make it look more craggly. Oops. A little bit more in. Alright, we can fill it in later. I just want a rough visual of where it ends so I can build around it. Okay. So if we go back over here. Okay, now I kind of have a visual of where it ends. Okay. Then I could make my house over here. So maybe right here? Oh. No, let's just go here. Like this. There we go. Cool. So it ends right here where this little area is. Oh, cool. I could make a step going up to the altar this way. Yeah, a little pathing to get to the altar from this level. Okay, great. And then I'll have the house right here. Oh, cool. I like it. Okay. So then let's bring it in a little bit. So this will be the house here. Right? 2 by 3? Yeah, okay. I like that. Let's go under. Yeah, I really like that. Okay. Let's do that instead. Build the little pillars for support. There we go. Oh, it's dark. It's very dark now. Okay. Sleep. I put the bed over here. Behind the chests. Sleepy nighty. Good morning. Okay, let's go. Let's keep building. We can see now. Oh, this is so cool. I love it. Look. I can stand on the altar temple up here and then look down and my little house will be down there. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, hammer. And then let's go ahead and put in some walls. Like this. Yeah, so cool. Like this, like this. Okay, and then go like this. Right? And a door. A doorway. There we go. How about that? Cool. So we can come this way, have a little house here. Oh, I might make a little balcony out here. Yeah, that way the NPC can have a little lookout area. Ooh, that sounds like a good idea. Okay, hold on. There we go, remove. Is that gonna be okay? Here we go. Yeah! Oh, look at this, so pretty. Okay, yes, I need a little balcony out here for the NPC. See? Then they can come out here and just look over the view. Whoever gets this view is gonna be like, oh, so happy. Alright, we got it. We got it. So our first NPC house. It's gonna look so super cute. It's like a little mini cottage over here. Okay. At least the skeleton of it is ready. And then I think we can make a path going this way. And another house over this way. Actually, let's step down a little bit. Maybe it's more like this. Right? And then the house can be a little bit lower down here. And it can include this tree. Oh, this is so much fun. Just planning and going back and forth in your mind with lots and lots and lots of creative ideas. There's so many paths, so many different paths to take with this building process. Oh, it's so easy and intuitive. Okay, let me think some more about my pathing and how I want to place the next house. It takes a little bit of time to process and like just think. So I'll be right back. How about we add a house right here? Going this way. Right here? Between the trees? Let's try that. So many options. Oh, you know what? Maybe we can make a tree house. We could use this. Ooh. Oh yeah. How about a tree house? Oh, I think it's working out. Oh, look at that. Perfect. What? A nice little tree house here. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. This is cool. Lovely. Ooh. I know. I am so impressed with myself right now. Okay. Well, this house is gonna be big. Or it could be like a courtyard. Because I got like the natural tree there. Or a tree house. Tree house or courtyard. Oh my goodness. Everything is so perfect. Oh gosh. Oh wow. I like it. Courtyard, tree house. Courtyard, tree house. Many, many options. Yeah, okay. So let's see. We walk out. You see a little cottage, and then we see a tree house up there. You know what? Tree house it is. Tree house it is. Okay. So how do we do a tree house? Tree house? I mean, why can't we do both? Right? Let's extend it out a little bit. Like this. My gosh. Oh my goodness. It's just a huge floating platform here. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. Let's take a look again. So we come this way, and there's this big tree. And yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make a small courtyard here. And then we got a house over here. Actually, Hold on. Maybe we can make a duplex type thing. Yeah. How about like this? Oh, how come it's not full tiles? Okay, let's try that again. From here to here. Okay. Okay, so like right here. That's too close. Maybe the half tile does work. Okay, that's like this. Like that. Okay. I like it. Okay. Oops. Alright. A doorway here. Right. And right here. A duplex. So we have two NPCs living next to each other. That's cool. I like it. Let's make this. 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 And this. With the half wall here. There. That's nice. Yes, and same thing on this side. Half wall here. Windows. Lots and lots of windows. Can't help it. Cool. How about that? Duplex. Maybe, yeah, one person here and one person here next to each other. Okay. What happened to the treehouse idea? That would have been perfect. Oh, we do have another tree over here. Maybe we can make a treehouse with this one. I mean, there's so many options. There's 2 more trees down there. We can still have the treehouse idea. What about this? Oops. That's a nice tree for a treehouse. Yeah, okay. Nice. Let's get rid of this. Nice. Okay. Alright, so we come out the path here. We have a cottage. We have a duplex over here behind the tree. I might even build it up and have a like an apartment type thing. Oh, that's a good idea. I mean, if we're tight on space, I could do that. Okay, I'm loving it so far. So far, okay. I like it. And then we're gonna make a path going up to the house though. Yeah, I'm gonna create some steps coming down here. So we can come down here, visit the house here. Grab this. Okay. Grab this. Okay. And let's go to our house because it's raining. Okay, guys, I'm having so much fun just brainstorming the layout and stuff like that. So much fun! Okay. Let's go ahead and carve out the hobbit house right over here. Under my house. Oh, who wants to live under me? Oh, wow. I'm gonna have a downstairs neighbor? Okay. That's gonna be fun. Okay, let's check this out. Let's do terrain blocks and let's carve this out. Here, let's just... This has a natural indentation already, so maybe start here. Like that. Maybe it's gonna be a step down so that it has more height. Like this. Like this. Okay, like that. Okay, then the hobbit house will go in here. Like this. I don't know the height yet. Just clearing the ground. I kind of want it to be natural looking. Okay, so let's see here. Why don't we put some blocks down? Some flooring. Okay, so like right here. Or do I want it lower? Maybe I want to step down into the cave, into the hobbit house. Or do I want to level? Or step down? Okay, let's do a step down. So if we use this, let's see, soft flat ramp here, right? Maybe it'll help. Like that. Oh, that's a little bit too high. Undo. Nope. A little bit lower. Okay, hold on. Oh. Oh my goodness. This is fun. Is that okay? Alright, let's make some more room. It doesn't have to be a big hobbit house. Just something tiny and cute. Stick a little bit more into the hill here. Like this. Right? And you can put more tiles in. There you go. See? A 2x2 is pretty good. Right? Or do we want it a little bit roomier? Okay. Okay. And maybe a window. This will be a stone wall. So let's go out here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Cool. We just walk in and then... Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. I like it. We'll make it all natural looking. We'll surround this with stone and rocky terrain and stuff. Nice. Although it's kind of tight in here, isn't it? I don't like the low ceilings. Maybe I want it a little bit higher. You know what? Let's add a half height, half wall height, which is right here, I think. Wall half. Okay. Yeah, maybe like a little bit higher. Oops. Like this. Just a placement. Okay. Just so we can get a visual. Yeah, I like that much better. Okay. And then we can go back to our piece here and remove the dirt up a little bit higher. So we have a reference point with the wall there. Like that. Yeah, okay. I like that a little bit better. Okay, cool. Yes, that's much better. Alright, now we could do like a flat ceiling, right? Like this. This is the ceiling piece anyway, so might as well use it. So let's see here. Want to line it up like that. Ah, that's nice. That is very nice. Okay, hold on. Let me add one right there. Ooh, very nice. Doesn't that look cool? Yeah, that's nice. Okay. And we could expand the room even more. Yeah, if we want to. Actually, we could dig all the way to the other side. Right? We could dig all the way to the other side. Ah. Okay. So many ideas. I love it. Yeah, we'll fill these cracks in and make it look like it's naturally part of the terrain. Yeah, I like it. Cool. Yep, and then we can either add pillars here to support our house, or add terrain, add stone to make it look like it's part of the top of the mountain here. Okay. Loving it so far. Okay, I'm under the walkway here. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, having too much fun. Alright, so let's go to the backside here and add a house back here. I think over here is gonna be the animal shelter. Because I gotta have a place for my goats and my other animals that I will be taming. So yeah, let's do something back here. Oh, I like this so much. Alright, so maybe we'll have... I'm thinking that I'm gonna make a little cottage with a fenced-in area for the goats and have like Fenrig, the farmer, the assistant farmer, have him take care of the goats. That would be cool, right? Okay. So let's create a path over here. You know, I was gonna make another hobbit house under this mountain, but maybe I don't want the entrance inside the path here. Yeah, maybe just a private path for this house, and then over here in this mountain, I could have the entrance be right here. Yeah, the entrance could be in a different spot. Okay, it's dark, so let's go chill out and sleep. Good morning. Another day, another build. Okay, let's hop on down here. Okay. So, let's see here. So we're gonna come out this way. We're gonna come out this way, and then maybe go around here, make a path, and then have a hobbit house here. Yeah, okay. Let's try that. Let's try that. Maybe like down here.
What?
Yeah. And then step down here. About that. Okay. Okay. Then we could do this to clear this up. Okay. There. Here, fill this back in. Here, maybe this one would be better. There you go. Here, we can kind of clear this up too. Here, clear this up a little bit. There we go. And maybe the little ramp here will be better. This one. Like this? Okay. And then over here, we're gonna have a house. A hobbit house. Let's remove this tree. Alright. I'm gonna dig in here and make a hobbit house. What do you think? Where is the build limit here? Where's the line? All the way out here? Okay. There's plenty of space. Okay, so we're gonna come down this way, and here, let's make more tiles. This. Should I go down another step? Yes. So we can do, clear this out. Okay. Nice, and then we can do another step like this. Okay. Nice. I like that. Okay. Then we can do this. Oh, but is that okay? All right. Clear that up. Okay, there we go. That's nice. Like this. I have no idea. I'm just experimenting at this point. Okay. Here, let's put the tile in so it's clear as to what we're trying to do here. Right? Like that. We're gonna go this way, and then the hobbit house is gonna be here. Okay. I think that should be good. Maybe a little further. Should we get rid of this tree? Sure. Okay. So, get rid of this. Actually, you know what? We could build a ceiling here. Okay, let's do that. Okay, hold on. Let's get a wall so I know the height. Okay. So I can get the height in. There we go. Yeah, okay. A half wall too. I want it a little bit high. I don't want it to be claustrophobic for my little peeps. Okay. Is that okay? Alright, and then we can add terrain to this. Create our own ceiling. Right? Like this. There. Yeah, that's good. Okay, cool. Is that okay? Is that okay? There we go. There. Okay, cool. There, okay. So now I made a kind of cave there. And we can also add these ramps so it looks more naturally part of the terrain. Oh, let's do that in a little bit. Okay, so we come around here. And do a doorway. Okay. Now we can clear this. I probably shouldn't have put that back wall in yet. Alrighty. Here, we got to clear this. Clear this out. Raining again. Okay, so I've kind of made the ceiling go all the way across the top. And then we have our cave house here, or our hobbit house. Okay, great. We can fill this in if we want. With this, probably. There you go. Okay, I'll fill it in later. But for now, we got our house. Okay, I'll fix all the holes later. Does that look okay? Alright, this is on a half. Yeah, this is on a half, so, let's get rid of these walls. This is on a half tile. Right, yeah. Just get rid of these. Okay. Get rid of this. Whoa, there's little pieces floating around. Here, let's get rid of this right here. And this piece right there. Okay, I think that's good. Alright, back to walls. Let's do the entry right here. A window? Maybe a window? I don't know. Okay, that looks good. Alright. We got a little another house here. Let's put in some flooring. Make it look nicer. That's good. I hope so. And over here. Let's clear up some more here. There you go. It's a little bit tight in here. Okay. More flooring. It's gonna be 3 wide here. Okay. Is that good? I think so. It's gonna look natural in here. Okay. Cool. This could be a natural window right here. Oh my gosh. Why not? Since I accidentally left a hole there, it could be a natural window. There you go. Hello. I'm Peekaboo. Alright. I'm so happy with this. So we come out the path here, and then it goes this way, and then we got the little cave hobbit home here. It turns this way. Oh yeah, and goes into the hill here. I'll fill all the holes in, kind of chisel away and make it look more natural. Yes. Nice. I love it. I love it so far. Okay. This is so cool. I love it. Alright, next house. I'm thinking and thinking and thinking hard about how I want to do the layout. I mean, there's so many options, and it's just sometimes it's overwhelming. But I do have an idea, so let's try this out. Okay, so I want to do a little cliff here, probably this level. Okay. Like this. It's gonna be right under my house here. So it's gonna be flat over here. Well, there you go. Alright, so let's start with, that's the start of a cliff. Okay, and then I'm gonna flatten this out. Okay, like this. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing. Okay. Oh, I hope I don't mess things up. I mean, it should be not that bad, right? It's easy to fix. Okay. So there we go. And what I want to do is add more tiles. Like this. This is gonna be Fenrig's house, and what I want to do is add walls right here. Okay, up. All right, beautiful. There you go. So I want to add a little yard here for the goats, but I want it tall, right? Not too tall. That should be good. Okay, so this is gonna be a yard, and let's turn this around as well, like this. There you go. This is gonna be the yard for the goats. Okay, then Fenrig's house, his entrance is gonna be right here, I think. Like this. Is this big enough for the goats? Like that. And then half wall. Like here. And then we need a doorway. Like right here. And then a window here. Oh no, let's bring it in a little bit more. Hold on. There we go. This is gonna be the goat yard. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the stone floor or make it natural. And it's going to go this way a little bit. This is a half block or not. Okay. Is this enough yard for the goats? I hope so. I wanted a gated area for the goats because they wander everywhere, so I just kind of want to make it like super enclosed. Okay, there we go. Let's get rid of this rock. Right. And let's get rid of this piece of terrain here. There we go. We can leave the trees, keep it natural looking. This tree has to go though. Okay. Is that gonna be okay? Harvest this. Let's get rid of some of this. Let's do a sharp edge here. A flat edge. Oops. There we go. Okay. Alright. Alright, so Fenrig's house is here. We're gonna come down the steps. And when we stand up here, we can look upon the goats in the yard there. Yeah, I like that. I like it. Let's fill this in. Nice. There we go. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, so when we come down this way, we could just look over here and there's the yard with the goats. Nice. Then we can go down to Fenrig's house and then go visit the goats. The goats will be in here, roaming around. We could extend his house out a little bit. Let's do that really quick. More tiles. Like that. Let's do some walls. Is that good? Okay, that's pretty good. And Fenrig's house. Let's have a half wall here. Okay. How about that? Oh, this does not match. What the heck? Okay. So that's one problem that we have to pay attention to. Because there's a snapping point on each tile. So we have to make sure we snap onto the inside tile, I think. So let's get rid of this. And let's go to our other tile. There we go. That's a little bit more like it. Now this tile's off. Here, let's get rid of this. And bring it in. That's better. Alright, so far I'm liking it. Fenrig's house with the yard for the goats. A little hobbit house over here. His neighbor. Whoever wants to live there. So now we got two houses there. One here, so that's 3. We go across. There's 4. And duplex over here, so 4, 5, 6. So we got 6 sleeping quarters or houses now for NPCs. Yay! So far, so good! How many NPCs do we have? I think we have a count here. Craftspeople, 10. Oh, 6 of 10. Oh, okay. What about the survivors? Okay. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's Fenrig? Oh, assistants. Okay, I see. We can just look at them here. So villagers, you have not unlocked survivors of this category. Oh, there's craftspeople. We got assistants and villagers. Wow. How many villagers are there? I've never even recruited a villager. Okay, great. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7 people. Okay. And we have 6 houses so far. So we need 1 more, right? Oh, right. Balthazar's tower. Balthazar's tower over there on the little plateau over there. Okay. We will come back to that. Okay, so basically everyone has a house now. Except for Balthazar. Beautiful morning! Okay, let's go check out Balthazar's location. So it's gonna be past the flame here, down this way, on this little plateau over here. Balthazar's plateau. So his house, his tower is gonna be right here. Oh, that's gonna look nice. Yeah. Let's place some tiles. Let's go with this and this. Let's just start placing tiles. Okay, we want it to the edge here. Okay, up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Maybe this and this. Okay, and tower. Okay, cool. And then we can make steps going up. Like this. Or over here. Or maybe this way? How about this way? Oh yeah, check that out. Nice. This is his tower. And we can make 3 levels maybe? Let's check that out. Let's make walls. We can always move it around. Okay, oops, you know what? Let's do windows, because we want windows. Or we could do like columns. We could do archways. Okay, we could sculpt. We could sculpt these walls into like little archways. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the bottom level will be like arch. Just full of archways. Actually, let's get rid of this because I'm gonna do steps right here. Maybe in the middle here? Oh yeah. Wanna do this? And then this? Like that? Is that okay? Go up the tower here. Right up here. Then maybe this way. Maybe we should make the step a little bit more narrow. Whatever. Too many options. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Ooh, it's gonna be so high. Oh my gosh. Ooh, this is gonna be cool. Okay, do I like the height though? Or do I want it higher ceiling? Because it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be tight, the low ceiling. I like high ceilings. Okay, so what are we gonna do? I think we're gonna add a half wall. These half walls here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we'll leave it like that. Then what are we gonna do here? Step tile. Wanna raise it a little bit like this. Because I want high ceilings, right? Of course, that means my step here is gonna be like super steep. But what we can do is do gosh. What can we do? 'Cause I don't want it super steep. Look at this. This is way awful. This is too awful. Yeah. That is way too steep. Alright, well, but you want high ceilings, so that's what you get, right? Let's take these steps out. Okay. Maybe we need to place the steps on the side of the building. Yeah, how about let's do that. So like this. Yep. Then we can have a small step here. Hold on. Up. And then like that. Come on. Oh, not like that. Gotta get rid of this. Like this. Come on. There you go. Yeah, like a half step. And then get rid of these tiles. There you go. There you go. That's better. Come on. Come on. Snap. Snap. There you go. There. Now we can have our high ceiling with a half step here and a full step here. Okay, let's get rid of this tree. There you go. Alright, Balthazar. You get this nice tower with a nice step and high ceilings. Then we can continue the steps going up. Oh, awesome. Let's get rid of this. Nice. And we can leave this open and have a little natural area right here. Okay. And this will be a low ceiling, but it'll just be this one area. I don't mind. I don't mind. Alright, nice tall ceilings for Balthazar. Then we got this floor. And then, where's the next step gonna be though? Right here? Going up? That would make sense, right? Let's try that. Like that. Is it gonna be too tight here? I fell. And then accidentally destroyed or removed that piece. Okay. Alright, well, we got the tower a little bit higher. Up these steps, and then I made this tiny little staircase over here. Over here. And then we're gonna put a tile here. There we go. I hope that works. You can always change it. This is 1.5 walls high. So, we want high ceilings. Okay, so this is a very tiny step here. Oh gosh, this tree is in the way. I mean, you kind of want the Balthazar's tower to be overgrown, right? Okay, so I might have to dismantle this. Yeah, okay. It's just in the way. Is that okay? Let's see here. Let's go back up. Yeah, there you go. We still have this little tree here. Okay. Nice. Oh, that step is very, very closed. Oh well. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Oh my gosh. Alright, this is the second floor and then this is the third floor. Okay. Whoa, Balthazar, you're gonna have a beautiful view. And then I think I want a balcony too. Maybe a little balcony overhanging over this way. I don't know how to work that in though. It'll be overhanging the tower. Okay, but we got his skeleton of a tower here. Alright, so everybody now has a house, right? I think so, if I counted correctly. We got 7 houses. Right? 2 hobbit homes. Fenrig, that's 3. That little cottage, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, okay. The duplex and then the tower. Alright, we got 7 houses plus my main house. So we are pretty much set for the skeleton setup of this village or this town. I think, you know what, let's fly on over to the sanctuary, the temple here. And we're gonna name this, I think we're gonna name it sanctuary, right? Rename altar. I'm gonna name it Serenity Mountain. Serenity Sanctuary. Serenity Mountain Sanctuary? Serenity Mountain Sanctuary. Okay. Beautiful. Serenity Mountain Sanctuary. I love it. It's gonna be so peaceful up here. I'm ready to add on and build up the houses, decorate, do some landscaping, make it look nice. I want to add my farm plots and everything. I think the farm is going to be, I think the crops is going to be on this side or that side or somewhere side. All right, I think this episode has gone long enough. I'm really happy with the layout and what my ideas are. So yeah, I'm very happy. We will have another part. I'll probably work on this a little bit off camera so you guys don't have to watch every single tile that I put down. But I'll work on this a little bit off camera and then come back and show you guys. Thanks for joining me. I hope you had fun. I would love to see you in the next one for another building episode, I guess. Yes, I'll probably have like 3 building episodes back to back, and then we'll go back to doing quests and fights and stuff like that. All right, y'all take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.